Welcome everyone, I'm Chan the Tech Man. I'm back at you with the Myst 4 Revelation. I hope you can hear me. I was able to turn the audio up a lot for this game, so I'll turn it down a little bit more in case you can hear me. And if you can't, next video for this will be better. So thank you for bearing with me on this. This game is hard to set up, so I'll let you go through this first part, but you couldn't hear it the last time.
For 20 years, I've harbored a secret. People talk about my sons and the evil things they did. Yet still I remain strangely mute. I do not discuss my own actions that day, or the rage I felt when I burned the 2 linking books that had snared them. Some people believe my sons died in those fires, but the truth is, they did not. You're the only one I can confide in, my friend. So I'm asking you to come to Tomahna. There are things I must tell you about my sons.
Okay, we want to do the cha-cha. Now load a game, play through, and load this game file. So here we go. We just try to go through this next part. I will tell you the movement. You can hear the footsteps. It seems like it's distorted. Either it's me because of the fall, or it did something when it blew up. It said climb out of the water via the blue lit planks. Walk all the way back to the elevator via the 2 greenhouses. Let's get out of here. Wow, that did a lot, didn't it? I don't know if we can go through here or not. I might. I don't remember where the elevator is. I think it's maybe there. Is this the elevator? Let's see. Pull the lever, step in to the elevator. That's right. I did it right. I can't believe it. Move the handle with the red lights to the upper position and return to the study. Now it's time to accomplish the next task to get in touch with artists. Open the elevator. I like the hand. What happened to her? It's almost like she did it though, because she walked right through there. Either she got hurt or she did it or something. Walk to the panel that you used at the beginning to establish the amplitude, frequency, and phase with the artist. No, you don't have to do that again. Open the upper drawer at the right of the round desk. The upper drawer. Look through artist diary that is lying in the drawer approximately middle of the diary. You see an image of 5 colored crystals. Make a picture of those crystals with the crystal combination for a rhyme. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the picture. I did the picture, but I'm gonna do it with this onboard picture thing. Let's do this. Oh, poo. I don't know if we can do it with the onboard picture thing. Yes, we did it. Okay, now let's do... Now, turn left and walk towards the crystal viewer. Climb up the little stairs at the left and walk to the 3 circular guarding monitors. Guarding, I don't understand that. Okay. Zoom in on the monitors. Zoom out and look to the right. You'll see a little drawing of Tomahna. Remember, right click to zoom out. Yeah, I'm gonna do the boom. And take a picture of that. Pretty neat. Flip over the first drawing and you'll see a sketch of a telescope. Right click, yeah. Turn right a little and you'll find a switch that is difficult to see. It is in the direction of the elevator. Is it there? Is it there? Okay, that it is there. Right here somewhere. Walk to the switch and press the switch all the way down. This will open part of the roof. Seems like a good idea to me to use the telescope. Turn around and walk back to the monitors. Okay. Walk toward the monitors. At the left of it, climb up the little stairs. Let's see. Turn left, you'll see a little chair. Take a seat and push the red blinking button to go up in the direction of the telescope. I like this. It takes some time to get used to, but zoom in on the telescope and press the upper right button that has on it an image of a lighthouse. See? Okay. The button is now lit orange and more importantly, see, now the antenna on the roof will slide out. Turn the wheel to the right to get a complete picture of the moon. Let's see it, I guess. Zoom out and press the red button on your chair to go down. So right click and zoom out. Look at the finger, then to do that. Turn around and step on the platform. Turn right and walk towards the crystal viewer. Notice that all the crystals are now burning now at the top of the device. I guess. Is that the crystals? It should work properly now. Zoom in on the crystal viewer. I don't know if this is right or not, but I think it is. Your goal is to get in touch with artists. First of all, save all your game. Let's save this. Save current game. Save. Resume game. You never know when something will go wrong, yes. Now, have a look at your journal. This is the device at the bottom left of your screen next to the photo camera. Take a look at the picture of the crystals you just took in the artist's diary. Zoom in on that picture and make a sketch of those crystals and note the colors of each of and every crystal. You can also refer to the photo before setting each crystals, eliminating the need to sketch them. Let's go. How do you go up? Here that is. This red one is okay. Now have a closer look at the crystal viewer. I'll do that. At the top you'll see a display that now only shows snow. Yeah. Beneath the display you'll notice 5 sliding switches with buttons underneath them. At the right side you'll see a circular panel with colored dots. Yeah. Now that the little lever is situated over the red dot, that's fine because that is the color you have to start with. Okay, yeah. Move the slider on the circular panel to the right and see that another form of a crystal will be projected on the circular panel while sliding the slider. Be sure that you move the crystal all the way back to the left. I don't understand. Slider? I don't know. Move the slider slowly to the right and be sure that you see the 6th image of a crystal. I don't understand what all this. I think that's it. I think that is it. Press the left button underneath the display. Yep, that is it. So open the lid and you'll see the same shape of color crystal is now in that box. Move the left leader to the pale I think it's the pale blue. I move the slider all the way back to the left. Move the slider slowly to the right and be sure that you see the 3rd image of a crystal. Two, three. I'm going to see Oh, you gotta be kidding. Okay. We gotta do this over again. Now we got to go. Two, three. Second button, okay. Move the little lever over the yellow dot. Yellow dot. I like it. You click it. You can hear it hitting the metal. Move the slider all the way to the right this time. That's the third one. That's the third one. Move the slider. Move the little slide over to the green dot. Don't move the slider this time. Press the fourth button. To the dark blue dot. I notice one of them you don't use. Be sure to move the slider all the way back to the left. Now move the slider slowly to the right and be sure that you see the second image of a crystal. That is it. Press the fifth button. This makes the series complete. Now press the large button.
My friend, are you there?
Yeah, I got it.
Barely receiving you. Listen, there's a terrible electromagnetic storm here. I can't leave Lyme until it's over. But I know what you can do. Go to the desk in my bedroom. Below the top drawer, you'll see a symbol. Press on it to open two compartments. The commentaries I wrote on Haven and Spire are inside. Oh, and tell Isha not to forget her homework.
If you did this correctly, you'll be in touch with Artis. If not, you have done something wrong. Try it until you succeed, okay? I've done that right. Artis seems to be stuck in an electromagnetic storm. You can barely hear him tell you to go to his bedroom and press the button on his desk to discover his studies about the ages of Haven and Spire. He also asked you to tell Yeshua that she must not forget to do her homework. If you want to hear a message, again, press the button. Right button again. Zoom out. Turn to the right. Zoom out. Remember, it's right click. Let's see. Turn to the right and walk towards the nightstand at the right side of the bed. Let's see. Evidently there is a bed. Where's the bed? I don't see. I don't see a bed. Is this a bed? Folds down. I don't understand. Oh, okay. I didn't. I missed a section. Supposed to go to. Turn in the bottom position. It's interesting. It's more than the elevator. Let's see. Climb up the blue lit stairs. And this says to turn around. Oh, that's pretty. Oh. And it has not yet been written. Zoom out, which is a right click. Turn around and enter artist's bedroom. Let's see. Turn right and forward towards the nightstand. That talks about a note. Read Catherine's note lying on the nightstand. Notice how artist's name and Catherine's name are written in dunny. My love, we must, artist, we must be united in this. Can you find it in your heart to listen and forgive? For I can't be strong in this alone. Catherine. Turn around and walk towards artist's desk. Right click. Right click. Okay. Open the small cupboard on the top of the desk. Zoom in and open the cupboard and read the note. Let's take a picture of this. Laser lamp, code panel, laser lamp, fireplace. Enter inside. Turn both lamps on. Turn one of the lamps off to reset the code readout after having achieved correct code combination. Let's see. See the sketch of the fireplace. Note that the two lamps in the bedroom are connected with the fireplace by laser beam. Zoom out. Click on the square button beneath the open cupboard. This opens two compartments. The left one contains a red and brown book, and the right one, blue book. Zoom in on the red-brown book. Page through the book to learn more about the age called Spire. The prison age of artist's son Sirius. Take a picture of the colored crystals. Let's read through this part. You never know if they come in handy later on in the game. Besides that, you can take 99 pictures in total. I'll bet you'll never take that many. On the other hand, you can always delete pictures if you want. That's one of the benefits of digital cameras. Zoom in. Okay. Let's do these books. I'll read them to you. Then we'll end this part. Spire, I have called it, for that is the image I kept in mind as I wrote the book that would link here. A soaring rock and crystal spire rising out of dense clouds like the watchtower of some gem-studded castle. Now that I am here and am exploring the age in person, I find it to be exactly as I envisioned. Beautiful, yet so very deceptive. From the tower formation upon which I sat, an ocean of clouds spread out below me. Rough stone steps descend towards them, ending at an empty terrace ahead, created over centuries by the erosive power of wind. These steps are so evenly matched that I almost believe they were man-made. The wind must be strong to erode that, though. Yet, how could they be? For Spire has never had any inhabitants. Steps are not the only example of how the illusion I sought to create in this age holds true. Shortly after linking here, I walked through massive archways of stone, searching for a view beneath the clouds. As I walked, I felt as if the ghost of the past civilizations walked with me. This feeling was only enhanced by the beautiful harmonic sound heard everywhere I went. I would have linked to determine the source of these sounds simply for my edification, but another concern must be precedence. Another concern take precedence. Having found the floral caverns and assured myself of Spire's ability to support human life, I am at last ready to leave. I even feel more comfortable with my decision to use this age as a prison world if I must. Yet I am sad to leave it too. There is still so much I could learn about the art simply by spending more time here and comparing the age with my original intention for it. Unfortunately, once I link away, dropping my Myst book into the cloud as I leave, I know I will never be back. And I truly must go, for I still have another prison age to investigate. And let's take this picture here. Let's see. That's not too bad. Okay, we gotta read the other book. He did. Let's see, let's read this and take the picture. Never be discouraged by a mistake, artist. My grandmother and I always used to say, strive to learn from it instead, and you will achieve great things. Today on Haven, I saw my grandmother's word come true. The broken ship merged into the causeway near Haven's coastline is exactly what I'd hoped it would be. A promise of intrigue and adventure so palatable it made my own heart race with excitement to see it. I thought of how much fun the boys I met in the Stone Age. I thought of how much fun the boys I'd meet in Stone Ship Age, Emmett, Branch, and Will would have had playing in it. Okay, that makes sense now. And almost wished I could bring their children here to do so. But Haven must remain off limits to all if it is to become the prison world I wrote it to be. My sole foray in that age has proved it to be palatable, capable of supporting human life, though of course none exist here at this time. Much of Haven's interior is comprised of dense tropical rainforest, which is obviously teeming with beasts. I saw several as I explored through, though they usually kept their distance. A few of the fruit eaters did stare at me curiously as I made my way under their nest, no doubt having never encountered a human being before, they did not think to fear me. They might have even summoned up the courage to become friends had I stayed there any longer. Alas, I could not, for the weight of urgency upon me, having convinced myself of the need to protect my Myst library should some overly greedy explorer stumble into it. I felt it necessary to link home very quickly. Before I go on, something just hit me. He said he dropped his link book into the and the very first of the Myst, the link book for Myst, he dropped down. And the very first of Myst, you see it falling, and that's where it come from because he dropped it in there. Very interesting. Taking only a few brief minutes to watch the sunset over Haven's freshwater lake, I swam out to the middle and linked away. By now, the linking book I used will have sunk underwater and been destroyed. Consequently, there remains but one task to finish before I can sleep. I must write 2 additional linking books tonight, one for Haven and one for Spire, my other prison age. Then place them on display in the library. I shall also have to warn Saracen. I can't never at you in there to stay away from him and tell Catherine, of course, when all that is finished. Let's take a picture. Picture. Let's see. This other section, this is pretty long. This is pretty long. Let's do just a little bit more and we'll end it. So these must be the studies artist was talking about. When you finish reading, zoom out. Okay, really, I love this quality. I like that so much better than the other. Look at the quality of this. For this time, this is by far the best quality game for the time it come out. Look a little to the left and switch on the lamp on the desk by using the switch on top of it. Turn around and walk towards the left nightstand. Okay. Switch on that lamp too. Walk towards the fireplace and notice that the bottom part is now lit. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. That's pretty. And that's on Myst. Oh, I really like that. I know I said I wasn't going to take pictures, but... Step into that part of the fireplace. Look around to see that Yeshua's amulet is lying on the floor. Oh, and I got it. Pick it up and click on it to see what has taken place. Remember that Yeshua told you earlier that she could see things using this amulet. So, she didn't do it. Somebody's looking for her. Interesting. Step out of the fireplace, zoom on the painting and above the fireplace. Click on the amulet.
That was such a good day. I wish so many things, Atris. Tell me again we did the right thing.
Walk to Atris' desk once more. Open the top compartment of his desk. Right click. Press the square button once more to open hidden compartments. Zoom in on the red and brown book. Click on the amulet.
Spire, I've called it. For that's the image I kept in mind as I wrote the book that would link here. A soaring rock and crystal spire rising out of dense clouds like the watchtower of some gem-studded castle. Now that I'm here and am exploring the age in person, I find it to be exactly as I'd envisioned. Beautiful, yet so very deceptive. From the tower formation upon which I sit, an ocean of clouds spreads out below me. Rough stone steps descend toward them, ending at an empty terrace area. Created over centuries by the erosive power of wind, these steps are so evenly matched that I almost believe they were man-made. Yet, how could they be? For Spire has never had any inhabitants. Steps are not the only example of how the illusion I sought to create in this age holds true. Shortly after linking here, I walked through massive archways of stone, searching for a view beneath the clouds. As I walked, I felt as if the ghosts of a past civilization walked with me. This feeling was only enhanced by the beautiful harmonic sounds heard everywhere I went. I would have liked to determine the source of these sounds, simply for my own edification. But other concerns must take precedence. Having found the flora caverns and assured myself of Spire's ability to support human life, I'm at last ready to leave. I even feel more comfortable with my decision to use this age as a prison world if I must. Yet I am sad to leave it too. There is still so much I could learn about the art simply by spending more time here, comparing the age with my original intentions for it. Unfortunately, once I link away, dropping my Myst book into the clouds as I leave, I know I will never be back. And I truly must go, for I still have another prison age to investigate.
Yeah, see, I believe that's where Myst book came from, the first one. To do the same for the blue book. This is really neat.
Never be discouraged by a mistake, Atris. My grandmother, Anna, always used to say. Strive to learn from it instead, and you will achieve great things. Today on Haven, I saw my grandmother's words become truth. The broken ship merged into the causeway near Haven's coastline is exactly what I'd hoped it would be. A promise of intrigue and adventure, so palatable it made my own heart race with excitement to see it. I thought of how much fun the boys I'd met in Stoneship Age, Emmett, Branch, and Will, would have had playing in it, and almost wish I could bring their children here to do so. But Haven must remain off limits to all if it's to become the prison world I wrote it to be. My sole foray into the age has proved it to be capable of supporting human life, though of course none exists there at this time. Much of Haven's interior is comprised of a dense tropical rainforest, which is obviously teeming with beasts. I saw several as I explored, though they usually kept their distance. A few of the fruit eaters did stare at me curiously as I made my way under their nests. No doubt, having never encountered a human being before, they did not think to fear me. They might even have summoned the courage to become friends, had I stayed there any longer. Alas, I could not, for the weight of urgency was upon me, having convinced myself of the need to protect my Myst library should some overly greedy explorer stumble onto it. I felt it necessary to link it home very quickly, taking only a few brief minutes to watch the sun set over Haven's freshwater lake. I swam out to the middle and linked away. By now, the linking book I used will have sunk underwater and have been destroyed. Consequently, there remains but one task to finish before I can sleep. I must write 2 additional linking books tonight, one for Haven and one for Spire, my other prison age, then place them on display in the library. I shall also have to warn Cirrus and Achenar to stay away from them, and tell Catherine, of course, when all is finished.
Okay, after thinking on this, we're hearing it the second time, he did destroy the linking books in Myst, but the ones that here are the 2, the original ones. The one that was destroyed was the additional ones. Let me see. So now it says, Sue. Okay, this is to go to the this. Again. And when this lights, there is something you can do with it.
Thank you, my love.
For what?
For everything. For this. And for showing me again and again that no matter how many mistakes we've made, the ending has not yet been written.
Walk past the left side of artist's bedroom. This brings you to a platform with a lever. Walk past the left side of the elevator, look around and notice a lever attached to the... So you gotta pull that. That's the one we pull it. I don't see no wooden bridge. Left side of the elevator. This is okay. This is it. Oh, neat. Oh. We will end with this. Thank you for tuning in. Let's save this if I... I'd be mad if I couldn't. Save game. Click. Save current game. Yes. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll continue on with the next time.